But what I was finding is that because I had been within managed services from the beginning, in effect, from 2004, my experiences were a lot more than some of the others that were new. And of course, then as we got bigger and bigger, we just had people in various areas and all that sort of stuff. And what people were doing was saying, well, you know, particularly for electronic trading or something like that, which is something our customers really get into. Dave, can you come along and do your stuff with the electronic trading? This is my team asking me, yeah. Now, of course, sitting on this course, you know, monkey management was the first one, and it says, well, actually, you shouldn't be doing that. And I'm thinking, oh, fuck, how am I going to get over this one? You know, I'm the only one that knows it. And then, of course, looking at the monkey management situation, no, that's not what I should be doing at all. What I need to do is develop my staff to be able to do what I do, okay? And then what happens then, generally speaking, is that that word gets spread, and it's a lot easier to cope with. More customers can be seen because only one person running up and down the country, as opposed to.
Basically, we are going to do a very light-hearted stroll through our SMTP learnings. Andy, I want you to kick off for me here and tell me, what is this SMTP all about? What have you learned and where are we going with it?
Well, one of the areas from SMTP that I picked up on was monkey management. Monkey management?
Explain.
Yeah, well, it was a real eye-opener for me. I found one for taking my colleagues' problems and resolving them myself. After our influence module on SMTP, I was able to reflect and realise the error of my ways. An example of this was one of my sales team would bring me his large inquiries and look for me to make the decisions on what he should be doing, and sometimes I would even just be taking them off him. I would also, but what I done was I began to work with him, show him where I was making my decisions and guide him, so eventually he's now taking ownership of them himself.
The thing that came up was the sticky notes. You know, I could literally get up and, you know, go around the corner, see my boss, and I can come back and there are sticky notes on the thing. And when I phone up, this person might just want a fax number or something. And I mean that they just think that the only person they can speak to, I've got to speak to Laura. So I've said to my team, okay, well, what do they want? You know, if it's something, yes, only I can deal with, because there are some things, then fine. But, you know, that as soon as I came back, I just kept going. And to my deputy, I kept going like that, and just waving the monkey at her. But I said to her, hang on a minute, how many monkeys have you got? And the same to my senior credit controller, how many monkeys have you got? So I haven't just taken on board myself.
I've had to take the monkey out from the office because it was being thrown around because they. But the great thing was they were interacting and they were physically seeing that they're being passed stuff they shouldn't have been passed. Yeah. And so now they know if anything lands on my desk, unless I used to get the posting situation where it'd be phone Bob and there's a number. So I stopped because I'd be back to their desk. Who is he? What does he want? Yeah. Has he got to speak to me? What? I've got to ring him back. Well, yeah, you took the message. You deal with it. If you take that call, that's your area to deal with. So now, consequently, I only get things put back that have to come to me with all the information because they know it just goes straight back to them if it hasn't got it. But they're learning it with each other, which is great, and you see it all the time.
So, 6 months ago, back in September time, got the opportunity to come onto this course, and having worked for Wix for 20 years, worked in a variety of stores, run the most profitable store in the company, all things like that you sort of think, yeah, you know what, I deserve to be on a course like this. Now in Wix, the SMTP course is quite quiet or below radar, however you want to call it, but I was quite passionate about getting on this course, so when I got the opportunity, brilliant, I'm on the course. And I think I turned up to the first course, looked around and saw so many group people that I thought, shit, why aren't there more Wix people on this? But then, you know, there's some part of proportionating that makes you think, you know what, we are quite a small part of the group, and straight away them boundaries that possibly been built up by Wix colleagues that were arrogant and such, that right, we need to mingle here and start learning some of the best from guys across the group. So I remember that very first morning meeting in the Marriott in Northampton and thinking that very thing. So I think then from there it was a journey of sharing experiences across the group.
Well, the SMTP course, it's more a reminder, stuff that I was already doing anyway. For me, it was sharpening it up, if you like, and sharpening up my skill sets, because you don't forget them, they're always there. As I said, when I opened up, I see myself as a people's person, and developing and spending time with my guys, it's who I am, it's what I do. And SMTP courses, it's helped me strengthen my strengths, if you like, and as part, we covered in one of the modules, where we looked at our weaknesses and we looked at our strengths, and we were kind of told, manage your weaknesses. We know your weaknesses. You get to know what your weaknesses are. Don't spend too much time on your weaknesses and forget about your strengths. So I guess that's what I've done, is strengthen my strengths even further, and SMTP has helped me do that.
For me already, I think the return on the investment is started. I've had a promotion since we've been doing. I've got the new team. And all the skills and all the tools that I've been given will help me when I'm setting up the new team. So the team will be the best it can be by learning through the coaching. Because the coaching was one of the main things for me, where I found that getting somebody in the right job rather than just doing a job is the best thing.
The return on investment for me has been that I've become a better leader with more engaged staff, and hopefully have delivered a more profitable business to the group.
A return on investment for me is basically sort of trying to share it with the guys and everything else, and understand where we're coming from as a business, what their job is basically at the end of the day, and sort of pushing it forward.
I've gained time. One of my returns on investment for me has been, I set myself a personal challenge to get out of the detail, get out of that sort of that set, and so I'm out of the branch 1 to 2 days a week visiting my top 100, and by end of March I intend to have seen all 100 personally. I've seen 60 already, and then I'll start on the house ledger, because whilst I might see some day to day, I've not for a long time been out and actually gone to site, and I've started bringing some of the guys with me from the office. So when you're in the car, you get the feedback session. So how's it going? Silly things like things we've done here. We rate, how do you rate the day out of 10? And they're all, what are you talking about? Well, no, seriously, how do you rate out of 10? How do you rate me out of 10 this week? Oh, 3, boss. Really? 3? Why was that then? Yeah. And it's just opening that communication, which I think we might have done things similar before, but this has certainly refreshed it, enhanced it, and made me certainly more aware.
We've just had a presentation from Group 2 in the syndicate, and the training team will be pleased to know that they put a value of £10,000 on the investment for that training. That's what they thought they would pay for it, so I thought that was quite a good number for them.
The person that I'm supporting, Jeanette Bonner, at the moment, I've seen a massive step change in the way she thinks and the way she manages her team. So the SMTP has been really beneficial from our perspective. So the return on investment has been really good for us.
I thought it was very good in the respect that the candidates have actually identified that they need to develop their team as well as themselves from this particular course. So the course isn't just developing the candidates on the course, it's actually developing the whole team within their business unit.
I think one of the big themes that was coming out throughout all the sessions, we had some sessions earlier on, was the collaborative working and working across brands. It's quite interesting. Although we're a group function, security and loss prevention, we kind of get treated like an isolated brand. So it's a bit about this realisation that seems to be coming through business. There's a need to cross-fertilise and collaborate.
So we'll let John Nick Jolly. Come on, Nick. Is it James?
Yeah.
McFarrell? Thank you. Go on, Stuart. Richard. Gosling. Christine. David. Jeanette. Alex. Stevie. Oh, very good. Kevin. Eamond. Laura. Sean. Daniel. Matthew. Andy. Neil. And last but not least, Fraser. Sincerely, have a great time, enjoy using it, make a big difference, and thanks for me again, from my side. If Andrew wants to say anything, because you've been a great group to work with, and I wish you every success, and keep it going. That's where it really counts, isn't it?
I'd just like to say thank you to you as well for the time that you spent in, because we've all got a great deal from you.
Good, well, it's been a great pleasure. Thank you. Okay. Oh.
Right. You'll get a drink at the bar later on, Mark, but this is from all of us to you for your health and nutrition. Thank you very much.